counting on fans might see the Duggar family on TV again. Following Jana Duggar Vuolo's latest podcast, TLC parted ways with the family following Josh Duggar's arrest in April 2021. Since then, insiders, documentaries, and books that put Jim, Bob, and Michelle to so many controversies have surfaced. However, Jana's recent wedding brought the family back into the limelight, and it seems a reboot of their show may be in the works. Keep reading to see why. Jana has already uploaded 2 new vlogs after her wedding with Steven Wisman, but both videos were filmed before they got married. The Counting on alum has yet to share if she's going to upload a full video of her wedding like Jill and Jessa. Some fans hope it will get released as a special episode. This comes after several crew members were spotted at Jana and Steven's wedding. Many people believe that they were at the event as guests, but Janar's latest podcast tells a different story. Jana Duggar Vuolo recently took to YouTube to upload a new podcast episode with Jeremy. The Counting on alums took a deeper dive into Jana and Steven's wedding. Jana expressed how happy she was for her sister, adding that she's been holding back her tears throughout the ceremony. She couldn't help but cry when she saw the TLC crew celebrating with them outside the lobby. Then we walk out to the lobby and out come the crew members, and I started crying. Joanna started bawling, she added. Jana then said that it felt like a reunion, and they were able to hang out with them and catch up with all the things that had happened. However, some Redditors speculate that there's still a chance TLC filmed for Jana's big day. According to some, there are several screenshots from Jana's nuptials showing some cameramen at the back of their house as if they were filming something. It sounds like they were filming if they came back to the house after the wedding, and there was a camera person in one of the photos of the first dance. Is TLC going to be producing a wedding special? Considering no video of the wedding has been released yet, I think this is an interesting idea. Another Reddit thread also caught Jana liking an odd comment in one of her recent vlogs. The comment says that she would love HGTV to offer her family a show, adding that they feel bad for how Jim Bob was misjudged online. According to some, it shows that the Counting on alum wants a shot back to the reality TV world again. But many commenters doubt they're making a TV comeback, especially with the controversies Josh's arrest brought to the family. Maybe she quit reading after the HGTV show part LOL. Do people really think HGTV is going to work with her? TLC and HGTV are owned by the same company. I don't think HGTV is going to give her an ounce of time for obvious reasons. Jana Duggar and Steven Wisman married last month. It was one of the best kept secrets, only leaking hours before the couple would say their vows. Now that it has been a couple of weeks since Jana and Steven were married, details about the wedding and photos are coming out. Jana Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo recently talked about Jana's wedding on their podcast, revealing details about the event and some activities before the big day. They discussed Jana being a bridesmaid as she gushed over Jana looking like a Disney princess on her big day. One of the most shocking revelations was a bachelorette party/weekend took place. During the podcast, Jana Duggar revealed that Jana Duggar celebrated her upcoming nuptials with some of her sisters and their mom, Michelle Duggar. Jana hosted the event in Los Angeles, and the girls spent time doing things there and in Santa Barbara. Details about who came along weren't mentioned, but based on the bridal party, we'd assume Johanna, Jordan Grace, Abby Grace Burnett, and Jessa Duggar may have gone to California. Jill Duggar wasn't part of the bridal party, so it was unlikely she went to California with her sisters. Jennifer and Josie Duggar were also not a part of the wedding, but it's possible they could have traveled to the West Coast with the siblings. Following her wedding in Arkansas, Jana Duggar moved to Nebraska with Steven Wisman. He is already established there, and the couple has been working to renovate the home they purchased. Jana will be the third sibling to leave Arkansas and begin their married life in another state. Jana Duggar was the first when she moved to Texas after marrying Jeremy Vuolo. Justin Duggar moved to Texas before he married Claire Spivey. Jana talked about Jana moving to Nebraska and having a support system there. Steven also comes from a big family, and many of his siblings remain in Nebraska. His sister, Hannah Wisman, moved to Arkansas when she married Jana's brother, Jeremiah Duggar. There hasn't been any indication about whether or not the couple will have children, but it's almost expected that they will welcome at least one child. Honeymoon babies are typical in the Duggar family, and Hannah and Jeremiah welcomed their honeymoon baby in December after being married in March. Over the years, Duggar News followers have seen the Duggars fall apart. At first, they were a very well-liked and respected family, But soon when Josh Duggar's controversies saw the light of day and Shiny Happy People documentary came out, everything changed. Some of the family members also spoke up about the evils being practiced in the family. Jana Duggar and her husband Jeremy Vuolo have always been upfront about their opinions. They have taken the responsibility to call out the family and its toxic teachings many times. Well, something similar has happened once again. Jeremy was on a Christian podcast and ended up bashing his father-in-law Jim Bob Duggar. Why did he do so? While Jana and Jeremy have openly criticized the former's tough childhood, they are still devoted Christians. Duggar News followers must know how Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar raised their kids by following the norms of the non-denominational Christian fundamentalist organization, IBLP Institute in Basic Life Principles. While the Duggar News couple has shunned its teachings, they have still shared how their own set of beliefs are different. For instance, Jeremy Vuolo became a part of Costi Hins for the Gospel Christian podcast. He called out legalism in it. This term explores the idea that a person can get salvation only by obeying rules instead of being devout. Jeremy disagrees with this. He said legalism distorts the character of God, as it teaches people that the Almighty will only be happy once people follow a certain set of rules. If you do this, then you'll get this. So, he called the teaching and the religion rather devilish. Jeremy feels that love is at the heart of every law God has for the people. Well, Jeremy didn't really name names during the podcast, but it made Duggar News followers instantly think of Jim Bob Duggar, and how the Shiny Happy People documentary had called him out for following Bill Gothard's teachings that focused on legalism.